Welcome back to Madam Crossing New Horizons. I'm doing our link. Shall we see what's going on our island of Fawnhollow today? What have I been up to? Not much. Did a bit of drawing. Played a bit of TFT. Did not go so well this time. You know what was crazy this morning is I woke up and I had like 3 voicemail. No, I had 1 voicemail and I was like, alright, fair enough, I'll check out later. And then like after lunch, I looked at my phone again. I had 3 voicemails and I was like, what? How do I have so many voicemails? Hope it's not something important. I looked again. Listen to the voicemail. They're all Chinese spam callers. Today we have a visitor staying at the campsite. Sorry, I forgot to say. Today is, let's see, Friday the 18th of December at 5:43 p.m. I forgot to say Isabel's normally announcements. I skipped through it. I was just shocked. I was like, how would I have so many voicemails? What's going on? And when I listened, and it was literally all the same voicemail. It went, goo, and then it cut out. Literally, that's all I heard. And I was like, this is, what? Like, I mean, I get it. You're sending me spam voicemails, but are you seriously just going to say, has the time come for me to make a change? Or should I settle for staying here? What do you think? You belong with me. I'd be a beast to leave after such a heartfelt plea. Pardon me, I must alert the realtors, box supply, and the moving company. The move is cancelled. Cancel the move. Move is cancelled. Turns out. Wait, what's it called? Milkshake duck, right? You should go look it up a bit. Isn't there something like just a humorous tweet where someone drew like a milkshake duck and it was like, oh, everyone loves milkshake duck, and then the next tweet is like, turns out milkshake duck is cancelled because milkshake duck is racist or something. You are Keaton, right? I think I've seen you before. And I'm just gonna leave. We don't need ya. We're gonna do the usual business, of course. That's our own milkshake duck in a plastic pool. Yeah, we're going to have a hard time decorating. Because we don't have a lot we can decorate with. I mean, we got like an ice statue we can make, which is plausible. And then I suppose what we could do is we could browse Nook Shopping catalogue for a bit, see what we end up with. You're imperfect. I don't think we have any perfect snowmen. I think we've messed up 3 times in a row, haven't we? Ooh, Gulliver. We haven't seen you for a little bit. Hot minute. So let's wake you up. I'm waking up, Gulliver, get off the ground. No more time to lie around. You are on my island, on my island. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't actually know if there's actually a better way to wake him up rather than just hit him with a net. Is it 3 times? Maybe it's 3 times. But yeah, oh, I got to look up Milkshake Duck. I can't spread false information about Milkshake Duck, despite the fact Milkshake Duck has been cancelled. Open up Google. Agree to the... Before I continue. Milkshake Duck. Milkshake Duck is an internet meme that describes a phenomenon that initially perceived as positive, but later revealed to be flawed. Oxford Dictionary defined it's in the Oxford Dictionary? A personal character on social media that appears to be endearing at first but is found to have an unappealing backstory. But do not consider usage of neologism. I don't know what that means. Oh, we really need to get one more fossil to be sufficiently long-lived or widespread to warrant inclusion in their dictionaries. Neologism, new. So neo means new, logism, I don't know. The term has been connected to cancel culture, a perceived trend of called out culture on social media. Yeah. Where's the actual Twitter? Where's the actual tweet? Milkshake Duck, Milkshake. The whole internet loves the Milkshake Duck. A lovely duck that drinks milkshakes. 5 seconds later, we regret to inform you the duck is racist. There we go, there's the tweet. And of course, hearing it secondhand like that is probably not very funny, but I don't know. It's interesting commentary, I suppose, on that sort of thing. like a wolf in sheep's clothing, isn't it? It happens a lot. I shouldn't say a lot, it happens sometimes. On social media, someone's got a very pleasant outlook or whatever, turns out they're a horrible person. Now, of course, I recognise the irony in me saying this. Perhaps you might be like, what if Dear Darling's actually a horrible person? Well, I like to think I'm not a horrible person. I won't say I'm a perfect person. I'm a flawed person, as most people are aside, I'm doing my best to be kind, generous. I have my flaws, like that wasn't a long pause, just for like to flatter myself or something. I was trying to think how to phrase it. I tend to be perhaps more of a pushover than you might imagine. In some aspects, sometimes I'd be quite passive aggressive. But all things I'm working on, trying to be a better person, because as everyone does in life, we're trying to be a better person. Be a reverse milkshake duck. No, maybe not even a reverse milkshake duck. Be a genuine milkshake duck. No, that doesn't sound good either. Be a milkshake swan. I don't know. Well, that's just kind of saying swans are better than ducks, which isn't particularly true. Swans are... I forgot to look up the bushes again. You know what? I need to make a note to myself to look up the bushes and see what timing they got when we bloom. Or we could just do it in the middle of this episode. It's not like we've got like anything else to decorate. I'm trying to look around for a snowman. It's just an amusing term, I suppose. I suppose it's more like, yeah. I mean, it basically is a wolf in sheep's clothing, except for it's much more directly applicable. Oh! We've actually got a snowball up in the winter section now. More directly applicable to social media, I suppose. Stylings. Not stylings, but you know the word. Like, you know what I mean. Social media opportunities? It's not really the right word. I wonder if we can make a tiny one. That's an interesting point, which I haven't thought about. I'm not going to, but it's interesting to think about. Yeah, what was I saying? I don't remember. Oh yeah, because it's happened a few times before. Like, the biggest one I can think about is the Bon Appetit stuff. Which, if you don't know, Bon Appetit was like, well, it currently is still a YouTube channel with, a kitchen and like a cast of chefs. Some fantastic chefs who are all very charismatic and did a lot of great work. It was like Claire from Gourmet Makes. She's probably the most popular one, or most famous of them of a lot. You had Brad, who did... I can't remember what his series is called because I didn't watch it. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's something along the lines of like Getting Wild. But it's not called like Getting Wild. That's a very strange name. Okay, is it top of it or bottom of it, right? Something like that. Who else was there? There's Chris, Morocco. There was Clara. There's Priya, Sola Awali. Sorry, I don't really know how to say his surname. Which you probably know now if you watch Binge with Babish. She's part of the Babish culinary universe, which is great for her. But yeah, and then I probably missed out a few people. Andy. I don't know. As you can tell, I watched a decent amount of her content. Mainly I watched Gourmet Makes, and I watched actually, maybe I just watched Gourmet Makes. But anyway, it turns out that it was a bit of a milkshake duck hold operation. Not the actual chefs themselves. Most of the chefs were, as I know, were pretty fine. It was more like the head runners. Excuse me. What's his name? I can't remember. I know you can go look up the whole details for it yourself if you're so curious. I'm curious about you. I don't know if this is right. How am I so bad at making now? I just want to make a good snowman. Yes, I want to build a snowman. But yeah, turns out that guy who was in charge, can't remember, was like super like racist or something. Not or something, was like he mixed up two of them. I think they're Indian. I'm not sure if they're both Indian. Sola and Priya. Mixed them two up. He did bad things in the past, severely underpaying some of his colleagues based on race, which is no good whatsoever. Obviously. I mean, I suppose it's a bit more of a charged episode when I usually talk about, I normally talk about more wholesome things, but you know, milkshake ducks, that's just what happens. Brings out my own milkshake duck, I suppose. That doesn't really make sense now I think about it. Anyway, so that was basically a bad situation, which most of the chefs basically left, and you know, Bon Appetit is like sort of like kaput. I mean, it's not totally kaput because I think it's still ongoing with like new chefs or something, because like almost every chef left and the editors left or something like that, which is, you know, good, because now they can actually go and get fairly paid for the work they do and have a good work environment, which is, you know, we stand that. But anyway, yeah, I don't know, that's like the biggest case of a milkshake duck I can think of recently. There's probably been other examples, not that I really know of, and I'm not, this isn't like a gossip podcast, so I don't know, but the information's out there, you can go look up for yourself. This is not really the place to discuss it, because I'm not well versed in that sort of thing, nor is it the sort of thing I want to spend time talking about. I want to talk about, you know what I want to talk about? Actual milkshake ducks. How adorable that sounds. Can you even give a milkshake to a duck? I don't think so. Are ducks lactose intolerant? I feel like a lot of animals might be. Wait, that can't be right. Ducks are birds. Obviously. I was gonna be like ducks are mammals, and I was like, nope, that's not right. Santa coat, Santa trousers, Santa hat. We got the whole Santa get up here. Santa beard? No Santa beard? Really? Santa beard. Santa socks? It's not really a thing, I suppose. Santa shoes? Just full fair ankle. I mean, those look fine. Like Uggs, I suppose. Yeah, are ducks lactose intolerant? I know, like, feeding ducks, there's like a lot of people feed them bread, which you're not meant to do, because bread is sort of like the equivalent of fast food for them. Isn't it? You're like meant to feed them seeds or like shredded lettuce or something instead. I forget exactly. But then also something came out being like, oh, you can't actually do that. What is this? Paper lantern. Why are we holding this? Oh, did Harry give it to us? I'm stupid. I suppose at the same time we're going to bring up the New Horizons shrub list so we can figure out what we're doing with that. New Horizons shrubs. Bush types and colours list, I guess. What the heck is this? Electric heater? A fly zapper? Is this a toy? Strange. We don't need any of that stuff. That's a stationary kit, or a sewing kit, isn't it? Let's see. What are we buying? We are buying 2 of these. I don't know, actual milkshake ducks. Sounds cute. That's what we actually need. An actual picture of a duck drink. An actual duck who drinks milkshakes. And who is not racist, mind you. How does a duck end up being racist? Aren't ducks actually like horrible animals? I'm not going to go into detail because it's a bit, I suppose, not totally appropriate for this situation. But ducks are very like bad animals, surprisingly. Like bad as in like the evil sense, but not like evil. Evil, I mean they're just animals. They don't have like huge capability for much for delving into morals and ethics, I suppose. But still. Where am I going with this? I don't know. A plushy muffler coat. What does that even look like? Oh, that's so cute. That's adorable. I didn't know that was a thing. Catch some snowflakes. I can't believe I failed with snowman this many times in a row. How? How am I so bad at making snowmen? Not that hard. We're going to check out Nook Shopping and then we'll get started on these shrubs. Let's see. Azaleas from April to May. Oh, wait. No. Yes, I am in the Northern Hemisphere. I thought I was in the Southern Hemisphere for a second. What's wrong with me? So we start with Camellia Bushes from January 1st to March 31st. Okay. So that's from like the winter to spring. So that should be around the... Around Harry's house to the museum, I suppose. Yeah, okay. I can see that. Nook Shopping. Spring Blossoms. This seems like one I don't have, because I do not recognise this art. It is indeed one we don't have. We're getting there. How many are we missing now? 3, 6, 9, 12? Only 12 KK songs missing. That's not much. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Oh, we didn't go say hi to Raymond. A short period following the Camellia Bushes, however, no bushes of any type blooming. Oh. From April 1st to 10th. Didn't know that. But now I know. Now I know. So we got pink and red. Pink would have been where Lily's old house would, and red would have been Eric's old house. So we almost certainly have moved them already, which is good. So that means we know they're all in the top left. Now where are we going to put the bushes? I don't know. We're just going to a bit haphazardly throw them about until we properly think about it. We're going to pretend the bamboo bushes also aren't there at the top left because we're going to move them to the bottom left when we can. So let me have a drink of water. I'm surprised milkshake duck isn't actually a thing already. Not like, I mean, like before the tweet. It feels like you could put like a rubber duck in a milkshake and it would just like float on top and it'd be like cute. You know what they do? They do that sometimes with like fancy drinks. Like I had a, what was it? I had like a gingerbread cocktail or something at one point. Where I just had like a gingerbread floating on the foam up the top. I thought that was pretty cute. Why not do that with a rubber duck? Call it like bath time or something. Okay, maybe bath time's a horrible name for a drink. What's wrong with me? Bath time? That's the best I could come up with. Strange person. Strange person. Guess we'll just have this random sea star. Let us customize our shovel because I don't remember when the last time we used it was, and I don't want it to break. But yeah, you totally could have just like a little rubber duck sitting on a drink, like in a like ice cream float sort of thing, except for a rubber duck as a decoration. I mean, because rubber ducks would always be in like a bath or something, or a little pool. You're going to have put it in a clear drink, so that sort of, I suppose, limits the options. You can't have a milkshake anymore. Can you have clear milkshakes? Sorry, colourless milkshakes? As my chemistry teachers used to tell us. You can't say clear. Clear is not a colour. You can only say colourless. And we'd be like, alright. Alright, which one's this? If only I put them in proper colour order. This is olive. This is autumn. Get out of here. What's this? What's this? There's something everywhere. Hibiscus. Okay, so that's olive, that's hibiscus. What's this one? Camellia, there we go. That makes sense. We put the two red ones together. We have a lot of bushes. So yeah, this should be around the back, top layer. Museum. To signify the changing from spring to winter, which this seems to accompany. What's this? Azalea? Wrong one. That means one of these must be the camellias, because the pink ones are probably all planted together. That's a hydrangea, so it's probably the next one. Or were there 4 types of pink bushes? I can't remember. Look at that. Logical deductions right there. That's what you pay me for. I'm joking. Just an expression. Not very relevant to the situation, you might say. And I'd say, yeah, you're kind of right. But seriously, what else could you put in a milkshake? Okay, let's think. Milkshake duck? You could pretend it's like a bubble bath. Oh yeah, you could have like a milkshake called bubble bath. Have it like, I don't know, bubblegum flavoured? That's often with like bluey, pinky style colourings. What do you think about, Lily? You want to see stuff? Shine like rainbows? Well, I was wondering if we come up with something better. What? Lily, you want me to change our greeting or your phrase like every single day? Singing in the rain? Have I done that one yet? I'm singing in the rain. Singing in the rain. I'm going to put a little tilde on. So just to get a, a bit of a sing-song voice going. Lily, I'd imagine, has a much better voice than my own. I guess we'll only find out if they ever bring back the La-di-da day. What can we do with these bushes? I mean, obviously they make more sense over here. at least a little bit more scent over here than they do. So why don't we plant a couple around here, a couple over the river. This is probably where we should put some fir trees as well. And then, okay, so that's 5 over here, and 5 over in the spring side, denoted by this museum. We can't really put it in there, it's a problem. Pink. Drop another one here. Remember, these bamboo plants aren't going to be here in the future, so we don't need to worry about them too much. And then we'll have 2 over the pond. Just harken back to it, eh? Something like this. It's a bit haphazard, that's fine. If we want to micromanage exactly where they go later, we can, but we're not going to. So ow, I just punched myself in the face. So the holly bush is from November 1st to December 31st, which is absolutely exclusively to the winter, so that we might as well move these now. And put these in the winter biome. Especially since these are ones we can see. And then what else? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so have like, okay, maybe not bubblegum flavoured. Bubblegum's not a very common sort of flavouring, surprisingly. The only time I've ever seen it as a flavouring is like we were on a school trip in year 5. And this girl, like we all got ice cream as a class. We were in like Swanage or something, which is somewhere down south in England, I think. I hope. Surprisingly, my British geography knowledge is not very good. I guess this sort of brushes we can, because Amelia is meant to be the winter. God, that's right. So the holly bushes make more sense over here. Maybe we do elsewhere. Apparently, I got a notification on YouTube. Is it someone commenting? If so, I'll reply to it later, as I do in the morning, so I always forget. Oh, it's Perry. I hope you're doing well, Perry. I know you don't. You told me you don't have time to watch these videos, which is completely fine. Take care of yourself. Just random shout out. Anyway, we need more holly bushes, if anything, or maybe I put too many up there. I'm not sure. Okay, so what's April? What's the other spring flower? Oh, Azalea Bushes. Okay, that comes in pink and white, I think. Yeah, pink and white. Good night, Lily. So these will be ones we'll sort of plant around this area, I think. Okay, so which one was Azalea? Was this one Azalea or was this one Azalea? That one was Hydrangea, I think. I think this one was Azalea. Oh, we should leave this one for last, actually, because we have at least space to plant it. That's a good point. That's a good point. Okay, so what's after Azaleas? May 31st. Hydrangea. Hydrangeas. That's a very much summertime bush, it seems. Hydrangea. What colours do hydrangeas come in? Blue and pink. A pink hydrangea, which, I'll be honest, it kind of looks more purple to me, but still. Not that it really matters at this point. We're not colour coordinating these bushes. What was I saying? Oh yeah, we all got ice cream together as I was gonna say family, that's wrong, as a class, and I don't remember what I got, but I remember one of the girls, she got like this really vibrant blue looking ice cream, and I was like, what flavour ice cream is that? She was like, it's bubblegum, and I was like, you can have bubblegum flavoured ice cream and it's bright blue? So now I sort of associate bright blue, I suppose, with bubblegum. None of these might be the correct bush. So that means we have them left over, probably down by where Amelia's house used to be. So let's go fetch them. Go fetch. What was I saying? Is it these ones? I suppose so. And hydrangeas. Are hydrangeas actually a summer thing? I thought hydrangeas were a spring thing. because they require like an absurd amount of water. Or maybe that's rhododendron I'm thinking of. Can't remember. But anyway, bubblegum flavour has now forever been ingrained in my head as a blue flavour. What else is a blue flavour? Blue raspberry, I suppose? I can simulate like bath water colour. Is there another summer bush? I want to see how much space we got. Hibiscus is summer into autumn. Okay. So we'll just sort of plant them around the place. Why not put them right next to this little bench here? Why not have some greenery over here? And then we'll scatter some down to where Audie is. Because we have quite a lot to put down. Just got to figure it out. Just got to puzzle it out in my mind. Where have I got to go? I wonder if Rafflesias is still a thing in this game. It'd be cool if you could plant a safe version of a Rafflesia. Because then I'd put it on the Death Island rather than the Life Island, I suppose. So there's a hydrangeas. What's next? Hibiscus. This is one which goes from summer into autumn. I don't know if we'll have enough time to do this one, to be honest. But we can see. Or at least have enough time to put them in our inventory. So we want to put the yellow ones over here and red ones over there around Vivian's place, which is going to be a problem because we don't have a lot of space in our autumn section of our island because a lot was taken out by fruit trees. Yeah, I don't think we've got enough time to decorate. Unless this is immediately the hibiscus, which is not. Okay, that's the oddity bush. This is the azalea. This is, I think it was this one. Nope, that's the olive. It's not the top one. The top one was another azalea. So it must be this one. That's fine. We'll decorate it tomorrow. Got lots of time in the world. In fact, we might have many, many years ahead of us for decorations while we slowly build up our island. So no need to rush. Especially since we're sort of being a lot more aimless nowadays. I really got to nail the snowman though. The fact I keep messing it up though. Not a good look. Anyway, so what am I talking about today? I don't know, milkshake ducks? It's a bit of a strange one. I don't know, I found that tweet hilarious when I first saw it. Now it's sort of like a harrowing tale of deceptive appearances, I suppose, in social media. A treasure, interesting. See you, Jakey. Let's round off this episode here, why don't we? Because I'm out of conversational juice. If you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Animal Crossing New Horizons. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares, all greatly appreciated. And you can find my Twitter and Discord in the description below. I hope we can see each other again, but for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye-bye for now.